Alright everybody, we got those kittens to a shelter, a really good one. I'm actually really happy with how that went. They were really caring and really nice, and I asked them if, since they're all siblings, that they could get adopted together, and she said more than likely that's what'll happen. So that was really good to hear. She said she'll take extra special care of them. So yeah, really sad, but also happy that that went the way it did. And there's also a huge sense of relief that I can just go back to focusing on my mission, on my project, on getting out of here. So yeah, kittens are gonna find a good home. They're gonna get some medical care. Their diarrhea got really, really bad. So I don't know what's going on with them. It doesn't seem to be the food. I was thinking it was that Kitten milk replacer, but that wasn't it. It got better, it got worse, and then it got really bad. So yeah, and then Hito is going to get his eye looked at. Yeah, they're gonna get the care they need and find them a good home. And I don't have to worry about trying to cram them or, bring them into that cramped RV. They really don't like car rides. So that was just the best outcome. That's a lot of work taking care of kittens at 5 weeks old. And I got a lot to do on that RV. Find a great home with lots of room to run around. I know you're gonna get all the medical care you need and the food you need. I got 1/2 can of wet food left in the fridge, and that's it. And I gotta save as much from this month as I can into next month to pay for bills and stuff, because things are not looking so good for next payday. We got a lot of help though for the RV. I'm gonna give some thank yous here in a minute. Yeah, I think we got almost $200 set aside in the Dono account just for patches. So thank you so much, helpers. We're gonna keep the momentum going. Hopefully I can use that to get the steel for the bed. Get a bunch of 1.5-inch square tube. I need to get some smaller. I think I'm gonna go with a 1-inch square tube for the front fenders. Need to make some mud flaps for the front so it doesn't spray mud all over the back of my headlights like it used to. There were flaps there, but it didn't do a very good job. So I'm gonna build my own. I need to do some touch-up painting at some point. I should have enough Ford gray left for that, but I do need to pick up another gallon at some point. But as long as I get touch-ups done before the rainy season comes, we'll be looking pretty dang good. Got a bunch of clearance lights in. I'll go ahead and squeeze some footage in of those. They're pretty cool. They're a little bit more expensive than your standard red or amber lights, but they do they're color changing. They change to blue. That's so cool. I love it. And yes, blue lights on a vehicle on the street are illegal. So we got some indicators here to help me see when I got the blue lights turned on. Those will only be used for in parking lots or for taking cool pictures. They're also really good quality. They have really nice grommets on them. They have nice thick wires. Some of them come with really thin wires, which I don't like. I like the thick wires, so I know they're durable and gonna last a long time. Which window is cleaner? It's a cool hillside right there. little bit more money, but really good quality and color changing, which is pretty cool. So I can flip all my lights to blue when I want to look fancy. When Patches feels like being fancy. I got another set of those that were pretty poor. They were the poor quality ones, but they weren't any cheaper. So I left a negative review and actually got those refunded completely, and they didn't request a return on them. So I got a free set of those color changing lights. They're just the poor quality. They got a dimple. A lot of them have messed up grommets. That's the one thing I really didn't like. One of them, or a few of them, I haven't checked them all, but the few I did check had a pretty pronounced dimple in the grommet, and it was gonna leak. So those weren't gonna work. So I eventually found an eBay store selling really good quality clearance lights with really nice grommets, thick wires. And they're actually amber. The ones I got that I didn't like were yellow. You can't really see the difference between amber and the yellow. And also, now that I have them side by side, this is a lot brighter than the yellow. So yeah, these are really cheap quality at the same price as these. Well, they're nice enough to give me a full refund. Does that help? No? Yeah, that kind of helps. It's like, yeah, this is really yellow. And this is like a proper amber, and it's really bright. And they just look kind of funny. So the good quality ones have actual amber LEDs in them. Need to work out some tail lights at some point, but that's a big step getting all those. Got quite a few sets. Well, got a few sets. That way I can not have mismatched clearance lights. You know, I want my clearance lights to be 3/4 inch, as well as the side marker lights. So they'll all be matching, all look good, and they're good quality, so they won't leak. And the wires won't get shorts in them. So just need to figure out some tail lights, and that's it. Tail lights, reverse lights. Well, that's it for the lighting anyway. So get that bed done, get the fenders done. Oh yeah, it feels good to just be able to focus on just my stuff again. Those kittens are a lot of work. I really loved them, but you know, there's no one to, besides me, there's no one that could take care of them at the ranch. So this is the best outcome for them. It's hitting me a little bit harder now being back that the cats are gone. It's pretty sad seeing their outdoor play area here. Already took down the house they had in the garage, that's nice. That's nice having that space back. There's just not a lot of space here to work with anything. But it is sad. It's sad that they're not here anymore. Feels a lot quieter now, but it's best for them. There's just no way I could keep them. They needed to get checked out for that diarrhea, and Keto for his eye thing. They're gonna get a lot more attention too. It is nice though. It is a relief. I've got a big journey ahead of me. I've got a lot to do here, and it is really nice knowing that they're gonna stay together. Scott C, thank you very much for your continued support. John Paul W, thank you very much for your continued support. And Christopher P with a very generous dono. Christopher P, thank you so much for your generosity over the years. You've contributed quite a bit. Christopher P says, hello Nathan, I guess funds are low now. Happy to help out with the rebuild. Chris from Backwoods Bungalow, thank you so much, Chris. It's all going right into that RV. Gonna keep the momentum going, get this done as soon as possible. We got 165.70 in donations. That might be enough to get the steel I need for the bed, for the flatbed, or whatever I'm doing back there. I need a bunch of 1.5 inch. I'll get some measuring done, figure out how much. And yeah, for these front fenders, we'll need some 1 inch. I don't need to put up another. I don't think 1.5 inch will be too necessary. So 1 inch for these removable fenders I want to make. Need a couple pieces of some rectangle tube to make a mounting surface for the front cap. Make it so it's easily removable, and then that can get put on here soon. So thank you very, very much, helpers. I appreciate y'all so very much. Quick update on the Discord. I am no longer accepting friends requests. I don't like the way that functions. That little that friend function of Discord. There's an option to turn off DMs, but not if I have messages coming in from friends. And I friended a bunch, like pretty much anybody who was asking, I friended, you know, because I figured why not. But started getting links to things I don't really care about, or information I already know, or other weird stuff I don't want to see in my DMs. You know, I can close the DM, but as soon as they message me again, all that stuff pops back up. I can't delete DMs. I can't delete my DMs if I send something I don't want to, you know, I didn't want to send. So I don't like messaging in DMs. I got a private chat now. If you got something to say, message me in the general channel. And if it's important, I'll invite you to the chat. I already added a couple members to the private chat. If you guys want to DM me, just send the messages there. I want more control over what I see and what I can remove. And I just don't like the way the whole thing works. If you're in the friends Discord server, we're friends. We're cool. I just don't like the way that whole thing functions on Discord. There's actually a few things I very much dislike about Discord, and that's one of them. I want to be able to turn that little switch off for DMs, but it doesn't do anything if I got messages coming in. So it doesn't mean anything to me except being a way to get messages to me, even if I have DMs turned off. But I don't want that. I want to have a do not disturb option. You can set that status, and then your notifications, you won't be notified, but it doesn't really stop anything. It doesn't do anything. We're cool. I'm not doing that anymore. At some point, I'm going to add a bunch of kitten pictures. I've taken maybe 100 pictures of those little cute kittens, and I'll share them on Discord at some point. But right now, I'm actually pretty bummed out that they're not here. I do feel a sense of relief that I don't have to worry about them anymore. I do know it's best for them. I like that they went to a nice shelter. It was really nice in there. The front desk lady had her 2 dogs there, and they're super well-behaved dogs. Bringing out their toys to show you, but not jumping all over you or anything. They're really good-looking dogs. I don't know, it's just a good experience. So they're in the best place. I still... At some point, I'll get some pictures uploaded of them. I also got 3 videos I can make with vlogs. Might save those for the members. You know, there's not too much interest in kitten vlogs on the channel. It seems like they don't do as good. So I might save those for the members, but again, I'm not sure when I'm going to feel like doing that. It's just a little too soon for me. I just want to get back to focusing on the RV and readjusting to, you know, being all alone again. So sometime in the future, I might make some kitten videos, vlogs. Also, pieces are ready. If you guys want to help out the channel even more, support the operation here by buying a piece of original patches. Got 9 pieces ready. The video is ready, just needs to be uploaded. I'm gonna do that after I publish all the items for sale. They're drafted and ready to go on eBay. I just need to go through them one more time and make sure it all looks good. So when that time comes, I'll put up the video of the sale, or of the it's a video of me making the pieces of patches, and I will share a link down below. So maybe next video, stay tuned for that. And stay tuned, we're still chugging away on this one piece of insulation at a time. One or two of you had some suggestions on how to do it differently, but this way is best. These 16 gauge panels are pretty floppy in these areas, and gluing those rigid insulation panels to the backside of this has firmed things up awesomely, just the way I was hoping it would turn out. Everything's real solid, no floppiness, solid insulated wall. So thank you for the suggestions, but this is turning out great. It's just a little slow. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.